Smith is an actor. Tears come easy. Them was not no actor tears.
That boy hurt.
Those tears came from the soul.
Yeah.
That boy hurt.
Yeah, his bones and everything were hurting in that money.
Cause I was hurting, and I ain't even sleep with Jason.
I don't know what you was hurting on.
I just said, like, that was
hungry. That was hunger pain.
Well, you got one more fact.
Yo, don't hate the Joker, hate the game podcast back. What's up, everybody? This your boy Skill Brown in the building.
P Ford in the house. It's been a minute.
Cash show the motherfucking dime, bitches. I'm back.
I really in the building.
But P Ford said it's been a minute for Cat to done. It's been about 3 hours there.
It's been a minute, man. It's been a minute. Y'all looking good too, brothers. Everybody looking right. Tell you.
I miss y'all, man. Listen, I didn't realize until I heard the music, right? How fucking hard that shit is. Yo, we the shit. We the shit for real. I'm telling you.
I like how my dog be gone so long, but he remains so humble. You know, I love that about you. Can't say we the shit. YHK9, what's going on?
What it do? Yeah, man.
Ray, what up, boy?
What's up, Ray? What's happening?
Castro the Dunn say the world falling apart. I say the world just fine. Right.
Shit, me. I've been told you.
Man, the world just fine, man. This
out
of
control.
No, this ain't fine, brother. This is not fine at all, man.
They mean they're gonna have this civil war here in America.
I don't know what you basing that on, Kaz. I really don't, man. You got these young individuals doing silly things out here, man. I mean, not silly, terrible things, really. I mean, in my opinion.
Too. But listen, aren't you watching what the Supreme Court has been? I ain't even talking about Roe versus Wade. And check out what state was it? Yo, they about to fucking cancel voting rights for black people. Watch what the fuck I'm telling you.
What state you speaking of, man?
You already see they interested in reversing Plexus versus Ferguson.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no more integration. I told y'all we should have been stayed separate anyway. Y'all ain't want to listen to me. Y'all ain't want to listen to me.
What you mean we didn't want to listen to you, man? Things ain't the same no more, man.
Y'all thought I was just a fat nigga that ain't know what the hell he was talking about.
Man,
you're still a fat nigga that don't know what he talking about.
See? You know? I thought I taught y'all. Y'all better listen to me sometime, boy.
Yo, it's going down, Press. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Man.
This is what they've been praying for since they want a rematch. After that first 400 years when they got their ass kicked, they think they could have to buy more guns and it's going to be different. Well, bring your fucking ass again because I'm going to light your bitch ass up. Come on.
Listen, don't you see how the landscape has changed, bro? This is not this is not about us, man. This is not
what
about
you mean?
us in the world.
Press, in the beginning, it's been about us. And in the end, it's going to be about us. I'm the first man. I'm the last fucking man. Go fuck yourself who don't like me.
Nah. It's not about us, bro.
You crazy, Press. Press,
you
crazy. All right.
Cab been wanting to say this shit riding around that damn truck. Can't even say shit. Ain't got nobody to talk to. My dog got to get it off his chest. Shit.
Listen to this, man. The last time we spoke about the people up in Buffalo, the massacre up in Buffalo. Since that time, 2 weeks later, a cat in Texas, a young cat too, 18-year-old, went up and blasted up a school with no black people in there, brother.
Well, no, let me tell you about.
Well, hold on, brother. Can I finish?
You stop talking, nigga? What the fuck, nigga?
You already interrupted.
Nigga, you stop talking, nigga.
Well, let that sink in a minute, man. He was one of y'all. Okay, he was one of your folks too, Skill. He's Mexican. and he went up and killed 24 people.
Okay, what the fuck?
After shooting his grandmother in the face, man. Do you know why he did that? Now, if you know why he did that, tell me.
He's a piece of shit. That's why.
Because she said, no, don't do it.
Do you know why he did that? You get your joke.
Nigga, why, nigga?
Because he was mad because he didn't graduate.
That's
now,
crazy.
for what reason, why would you go do some shit like that?
Because he
disturbed.
thought the way to the diploma was
Come on, man. Come on.
That's what he thought.
Now say what you was going to say.
They against us, press, and they can bring it and go fuck them. I don't give a fuck about that one story. I don't give a fuck about that one story.
Yeah, man.
But let's break that one story down deeper. Like how Kaz done saying it's about black, and you saying this ain't about us, P4. That's what you saying. I'm tending to lean more toward P4 because within that massacre in that supermarket was a gentleman. I forget his name because we ain't did shit for about a month on this show. But he had just went live about a engine he made that run on water.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And it just so happened a little while after he went live by
the retired cop.
Yeah.
What was he, Skilled? What you missing out a part?
I get what you're saying.
Right, thank you.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Yes,
but in this case, it wasn't about the skin. It was about what
the invention. Yes,
that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Right, so that dude was 22 years old. You really believe that he took out a black man at 22 years old for his invention? You believe that, Cat?
Yes, if he got paid, if he got put up to it, yes.
Press.
Yes.
Okay. I'm into a lot of things, right, Press? I don't know if they right. I don't know if I'm crazy. I don't know. They have this thing called MK Ultra. If you ever went back and looked at this, this a real motherfucking thing. Press, if you go and research this shit. Listen, the first guy who tried to invent the engine to work off of water, he said, listen, he went and drank a fucking cranberry juice and fucking dropped dead. In the last words, they killed me.
The same
shit.
Hey, P4 laughing. That's a real shit.
Okay.
MK Ultra. Listen.
Yeah.
It's not in my nature to speak on something that I don't know. But next time when we meet up, I will be able to tell you about that.
Okay.
Now, Press, look it up for real.
I'm gonna tell you something else. Have you ever heard of the heart attack gun?
I have heard of that.
Who invented that?
That's a government thing, man.
Thank you.
That's a government thing.
Yeah. Thank you. All of this shit is related. And have you been watching the news about all this UFO shit?
No.
You ain't seen that.
I ain't seen
that.
All right.
Okay.
I was watching this news about how about this cat, and let's stay in Texas for a minute because you got another dude that got a truck full of immigrants and migrants rather, and this had to be a conspiracy because
they too fucking ignorant ass
people died, Kaz.
Yeah.
Listen, they went past a checkpoint in Laredo, Texas, and this man didn't have to show a manifest.
No, you crazy. Can I say something? Being a truck driver who went through that same checkpoint dozens of times, you don't have to show a manifest. They have a person who's suspect, like you should be checking his ass. He be like, "You're a American citizen," and you just be like, "Yes or no."
Yeah.
And they have a little scrawny dog that don't be paying attention, like to sniff the vehicle as they ride by. There's not a border. You don't have to show papers.
Dog, I stand corrected. This is right off I-35.
Yeah, you don't have to show papers.
These mass shootings, none of them comes to that, man. 53 people died in that container, and we know what that time is. The driver and 4 other people and 3 other people been arrested.
They finished.
He said he didn't know the unit turned off. Bitch,
man,
you still had them motherfuckers in there.
You didn't mention that shit was a reefer. Come on, man.
No, I was reading it before we started the show. He said he didn't know it turned off.
How the hell, man? He knew what he was hauling.
He wasn't even there.
There's 2 of them. One was calling the dude and who was driving. He wasn't even fucking picking up.
Yeah, exactly. That nigga said, "Fuck all you, fuck this shit in this truck, bitch. I'm out of here."
Okay, Prince. So we talk about the 24-year-old who shot up all them kids, right? Now, what happened to this?
18, brother.
18. What happened to this last one?
Oh,
for the fucking parade, stood on top of the building and mowed down everybody.
Look like Shaggy.
Yeah, with a tattoo underneath his eye.
Yeah, looking like Shaggy.
Illinois is a very segregated town, man. That was a white town he did that in too.
Yeah, White kid
Yeah,
shot up
you
a
not.
white town. He
Yes,
was
he
a
did.
Trump supporter. He was dressed up as one in certain pictures that they showed. I don't know if he was or he wasn't. All I
Yeah.
know right now is he's a fucking killer, right? So
He's a killer, dog.
yeah,
Killer.
I don't listen, man.
I think
If
all
it-
this
if-
shit related.
If it's about us, I just don't. I'm missing
don't-
something.
I'm
The only
okay.
thing I do realize is that I don't feel like it can't happen to me because in a random situation, I don't believe I can get out as quickly as I
not
can.
with them kind of guns. They
Yeah,
mowing people down.
and not with them kind of
Not-
crowds they shooting.
Not with ARs, man. You know what I mean? And it's turning people into meat.
I really. This nigga P4 trying to basically say he think he could outrun a 22 bullet,
I didn't
but
say
not
that.
an AR-15 bullet.
I ain't say that. I can't outrun no bullet, but hey,
Your 22s ricochet in your body.
Hey, you like, they going there.
22s don't got the range of an AR.
Shit,
Yo.
but if it right up on you, goddamn it, shit.
Who
Then
has
I got a
been
better
watching-
chance. I'll take that.
Who has been watching the January 6th commission inquiry?
Bro, your homeboy Trump be wilding in that car, boy. That nigga wilding in that car, boy.
Niggas is snitching left and right.
Yo, listen, let me ask you, where she
Uh-huh.
come from? Where she come from now?
Listen,
Where
that
she come
lady,
from now?
what you mean? They all have been subpoenaed and been threatened behind the scenes.
She been
Okay.
there. You
No.
ain't heard of it, but she been there.
Yeah,
bro.
she was direct to Mark Meadows.
I'm not disputing that point,
Yeah,
fella.
you
What
want to
I'm
say why
saying
they didn't
is-
step out
Yeah.
at the time when it was
Yeah.
all happening?
Yeah.
Because they
Yeah.
all thought they was gonna get away with it.
Exactly. Now
And
shit
when
get real.
when they lost, now they don't have the backing. Oh shit!
Shit just got real, goddamn.
Yeah, yeah.
That nigga say, "Oh shit,
That's
yo,
what it is.
bro." This nigga grabbing the steering wheel. That boy really wanted to walk with his people, didn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
Shit.
He didn't want to do nothing, man.
Nah, he
didn't
thought
wanna do a
press,
goddamn
he
thing.
wanted to incite what he was after.
Yeah, exactly,
He wanted
yeah.
to stay in power.
Yeah, he did want that. I'm not
Yeah.
denying that.
No,
He wanted
wait.
that.
Stop. A certain motherfucker owes me money on this show for a bet. Who the bet was, bitch? Don't shake your head, bitch.
Hold
Don't
on.
shake your head, nigga. You.
Hold
You,
on.
nigga.
Hey,
Yo.
hey, talking with all the exclamation points ain't gonna get us nowhere right
Yeah,
Let
okay.
me-
You see, you owe
No,
me money.
no.
You owe me money.
If everybody, I know Ray know, if everybody remember correctly, the bet was on January the 20th there would be a peaceful transition of power.
There
It would
wasn't.
not. Yeah, there would not be no drama. Was that not the bet?
That-
that not
I
the
said
bet?
there will not be a peaceful transfer of power. You said yes.
Did drama happen?
Motherfucker,
Did drama?
motherfucker, there was just drama all now. What the fuck is you talking about?
But
Run
we-
me my
but-
motherfucking
but-
cash, nigga.
No, sir. You got to talk to peasants.
What
But
the fuck you mean?
was that drama on January the 20th? Is the question.
It's all now. What the fuck is you
Hey,
talking
exactly.
about? Give me
It's-
my money, nigga.
The bet was for January 20th. It's on tape. I got it. I can show it to you.
Okay, pay
Thank
me
you.
now, though.
Yeah.
Pay me now.
No,
Because
sir.
The
Bet
drama's
don't-
on the 20th. The
bet-
drama from January the 1st,
bet-
6, 7, 8,
bet-
9, 10, 11. What
bet
the fuck
don't-
is today's date, bitch?
Bets don't work like that,
What the fuck
homeboy.
you mean? It's still ongoing.
No,
He-
sir.
Because Wisconsin just the other day, listen, Wisconsin the other day ruled
I
that
don't give
drop
a
boxes
fuck.
were illegal. This
I
dumbass dude is still trying to, yeah, okay?
I don't give a
run
fuck.
me my money.
So the drama was on January 6th, goddamn. Now,
All now.
wait a
All
minute. If
now.
we would have made that bet for January the 6th, I had
Get
to,
the fuck-
yeah.
Yo,
The
I will
drama,
tell your boy, run me my money, man.
I don't think I think Skill trying to tell you he don't owe you money because the bet was
for
for
January 20th.
January 20th.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So
I
don't
didn't-
think Skill-
I am not Buzz
You two fat
Lightyear.
niggas is
I
full of
didn't-
shit.
I did not say January 20th and beyond, motherfucker. I said
Listen.
January 20th.
How you mean it wasn't still on January 20th? That
You,
the beef
as a
wasn't
matter,
ongoing?
hold on, as
Did
a
that
matter,
nigga- did
as
that
a ma-
did
no,
that man-
nigga,
transfer?
No,
did that man transfer and give Joe Biden
as a matter of fact,
presidency?
as a matter of fact, you said they were gonna have to drag him out of the White House. As a matter of fact, that's what you said. The bitch walked out step by step, nigga.
You fucking crazy. You
Step by
out of control.
step.
You out of control.
Hey,
ain't no way.
Huh?
Give him his money, man. Chaos is chaos.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit about what you say because you said in the calm voice. Hell no.
Run me my money.
That's what he said. He trying to be cool. Give him his money, man. Chaos.
Yes,
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
January 20th is January 20th. Nigga.
What is today's date? What we in? July what? 10th?
It's the 10th.
Today's the 10th. Yeah.
He's still trying to fucking stay in office. Run me my money.
I think the whole January 6th committee, I don't even think is really about locking him up at this point. I think it's about staining his name so much that he won't be able to run or win re-election. That's what I think.
They're going to try to give him a charge that he's not allowed to run for office.
Something like that. Okay? Exactly.
Then that's what they're trying to do. But listen, after all of that, right? He in a lot of trouble right now because his main lawyer, Cipollone, just finished snitching on Friday, and they're gonna show it on Tuesday.
Hey, these niggas fucked. That nigga, Ray J and what's call it should have had that nigga team with them because them boys singing like a motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Singing their ass off. Why HK9 want to know should Texas teachers be allowed to carry weapons? We'll get back to that question in a minute because I got a thought about that shit. But what you were gonna say, P4?
Yeah, because they're facing problems too, man. All his cohorts, his lawyers, everybody that knew, they didn't want to say nothing up to this point because they feared him. But now they ain't got a choice because now you got to fear the powers that be.
Yeah,
if you lie to them, they will arrest your ass. And
they thought they was going to get away with it.
Everybody
they wanted to be they wanted to have a dictatorship as Trump is president, and they would all live high on the hog. But that man didn't win, and now
he in the pot with him. Bitch, you can't help us. You right here with us.
Listen, a lot of these people, these militia guys, I listen to some of the stuff, and I don't even blame. I blame them to a sense, all the racist ones, but you have to blame Trump and the rest of them in power. All them House representatives who voted to keep him in office and everything else. They the one who stirred the pot to make the people of America get that far. You cannot blame the people. You have to blame the elected officials for what the fuck they did.
I agree to a certain extent. Motherfucker also know right from wrong.
Yeah, but they've been waiting for this all this time.
So back to that question, why is K9 put with all these mass shootings and also school shootings still going on? He say should Texas teachers. I'm gonna say should teachers be allowed to carry weapons? In y'all opinion?
I don't know.
I don't know about that one.
Well,
because
ain't no teacher had no gun when I was in school. Why they need guns now?
Bitch, you don't be seeing the news. I know you be seeing the news. Shit,
of course I do.
Yeah. So, in my opinion, I don't think the teachers should be allowed to carry weapons, but I think certain administrators should have the weapon. The teacher in direct contact with the students all day. But I think in the lockdown situation, administrators are going to be locked down in the school also. So I think it'll be better. Like if the gunman shooting down the hallway over here, the administrator with a firearm could be over here popping this nigga in the back.
You think so?
I think so.
Why not?
Shit me.
Hey, listen, if you're willing to do that, man, just it's expensive, yes, but just have an armed guard at the schools, man.
They do. They have them at all schools. They call school police.
Okay, all right. So you said that they do. So now you're giving a teacher, a person who has been educated, who's here to educate the youth and do all of this. Now you're asking him if something goes wrong to fire. But it sounds easy because we're saying it, and you're like, if they're getting ready to do that, but you don't know what it takes to kill somebody.
But is it not the same thing as the police do? You ask them, and they do it voluntarily. I did not say
do what you need to do. I did not do what you need to do at a certain time, but it might not work out for you the way you think.
Exactly, but you might save a couple other lives if it do work out for you. You don't need but one shot.
I understand.
And I did not say force them. If you don't feel comfortable, do it. Don't do it. I didn't say force them.
What happens when it's not a mass shooting and one of them teachers go off and just kill one of the kids?
I know, but that's why I said administrator. I didn't say a teacher. You see,
the question is, should Texas teachers
exactly
be allowed to carry weapons?
But in my answer, I said not necessarily the teachers, some of the administrators. This is exactly what I said.
So Miss Perkins gonna run down the hall and shoot the mass shooter?
She don't have to run. Maybe the mass shooter will be in the section when he start mass shooting. That Miss Perkins is already
Miss Perkins gonna fire.
She might do. Bitch, we was at a school and there's a bitch called The Guardian. She said she gonna shoot in a heartbeat. What you talking about?
Oh,
she was nothing more than the security guard.
Exactly. That's all anybody is. If that's shit, if you think about
administrators ain't that. And what's to stop these cats from strong arm and Mrs. Perkins and telling her to open up that safe? We need that piece up in there.
If you ever listen to all the school shooters, you'll never hardly hear nothing about an administrator getting shot, do you? Them bitches be aiming for students. Them bitches be aiming for students. And you talking about that's all I'm saying. Them bitches be
if you don't see them, then they ain't gonna make it there in time.
Listen, the kids are too soft now.
God damn, they gotta be bulletproof. Yeah. Back when I was coming up, we were bulletproof.
The school shooters are all reacting off of
emotion,
being bullied or some shit that they can't handle or whatever they've been fed on the internet, all that kind of shit. You know what I mean? So from what I see, man, social media, definitely the internet, you could live it's almost like they're living their fantasies. They're talking about it and they just got to make it come to life. Because, I have a question. I'm not a video game player. I've said that before. So I don't know what it looks like to look through that lens.
Exactly. Cruz shot everybody. You're right. But that was Cruz. If somebody could have popped back, goddamn it, he would have been busy engaging with the one who shooting back at him instead of shooting that many.
They stop all the teachers.
That last one in Illinois.
Parents from going in.
That was right out of a movie or right out of a video game.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question though.
Go.
Whatever happened to us or the world just talking about peace and love? What happened to all of that shit is no longer in existence.
Who talking
about
search
peace? For peace?
Who talking because that shit don't work and the world realizing that shit. We've been marching for peace for long. Look at this shit.
It's only
and we still talking about the same issue we were talking about when we were marching and searching for peace.
Who is really, let's be real, who is really deliberately enforcing this situation situation down on the world?
You tell me.
You fucking know. You fucking know.
You tell me.
Hey, listen, one of the points of
peace and love don't make money.
They want to do away with it, Kaz. You already know, is because is an abortion a form of murder?
Okay, we had this talk.
What I'm saying,
I'm glad you brought it up.
Is it not?
I'm glad you brought it up. Okay. Do you remember when we spoke about this?
We talk about a lot of things at length, but I'm just saying, man, because listen.
How do you feel, Press? Tell me.
Wait. Before President say how he feel, let me just say something to kill that shit he said right quick. Because you just asked the question, who is behind this murderous trend? Basically what you asked, right, Kat?
Yeah.
And he said, isn't abortion a form of murder? These people behind the murder trend don't give a fuck about murder. So no, that ain't why. But go ahead.
That's interesting the way you put it, man. But listen, for somebody to say you can bring kids into a bad atmosphere, but I think this is my thought that I just think that the population is getting too big, man. And that might sound funny, that might sound strange. You might disagree.
Yeah, okay, Bill Gates.
I just think it is, man, because you got too many people feeling cheated. You got too many people feeling underprivileged, and the wants and the needs they're not being met, man. You got some people that live extremely well, and some people that live extremely hard, man.
Press.
And it's not a reason to do it. It's not a reason to do that.
You ever seen a real map? Have you ever seen a real map? Not this map that we've been brought up in school.
Are you talking about the census map?
No. The map of the world, the globe, global map with the land masses.
Is this nigga talking about Pangea?
No. Do you know Okay, so everything that we look at has been wrong, right? One of the largest continents on the earth is
Antarctica.
Africa. It can't.
Yeah.
No, it's Africa.
It's
Africa.
It's
Right?
Antarctica.
It's Africa. No, wait.
Is that-
It's Africa.
I bet you don't want to put a bet on that one.
You pay me my money first, motherfucker. Yeah?
But it's
Yeah.
Antarctica, then Africa. But I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, you talking all that shit. That shit is ice. The fuck is you talking about?
But it's still the
Nah,
continent.
what happened?
It's not habitable, dog. It's on animals.
But it's
only habit.
but it's a continent.
Anyway,
What you want me to do?
Anyway, the earth is not inhabited.
No,
Okay?
it's not.
It's not. Right?
America is not even over inhabited.
No, it ain't. Okay. So
We just like to
Let's
live
go
on the
back.
edge, goddamn.
let's go back to
By the beach.
this Roe versus Wade. Okay, let's go back to this.
Hey Ray, you need to mind your business, bro.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Now, we talked about this, how this was initiated first. Roe versus Wade was set up to kill black babies.
Mhm.
Okay?
Mhm.
Press stop your bullshit. Press stop your bullshit, press stop your bullshit. Okay? Stop your bullshit. Okay? It worked. When the enemy sets up something, right? Just like they set up crack to kill in the cities, just like they put guns in the cities, all the things that they ended up trying to do to us went back and fucked them. Because what they don't understand is we're all the same. Anyway, so black women have 5 times more abortions than white women. 5 times. Okay? So they're trying to now they've gotten rid of Roe versus Wade to increase the amount of white births, because they've all fallen into the talk of this white decline that's happening and the white replacement theory and all of this shit. Okay?
They always talking about that.
Right. But what they do not take into account for every one of them is 5 of us. You understand me? For every one saved baby, white baby, is 5 of us. That ain't even counting Mexicans, Hispanic, whatever. Everybody else.
And they so dumb.
You gotta count them.
They barking up the wrong tree. If they would just get rid of white women's throats, they could have such a booming population. Bitches like to swallow. But what I'm trying to say is, we were both wrong. The largest continent is fucking Asia, goddamn.
No, it ain't.
I just looked it up, bro. What you trying to say?
That shit is broken up. That shit is broken up into Asia and whatever the floating other shit is up there. Africa is the largest. Well, second, you might be right. Second, whatever.
I ain't right. Google right, bitch. I said Antarctica.
Whatever. The point I was making is that we have enough land mass on this earth
for everybody.
For everybody.
Everybody don't want to go there, man.
What is?
That's the trick. That's the trick, especially for us.
Listen,
that's the same thing.
You know how many people live in New York City, man?
7 million.
More than that. 10 million.
And that little ass landmass. That's crazy.
In the city, not the state.
That's crazy.
Oh, you talking about just the state, the city?
Yo, man, the city got more people than some states itself, man.
Yo, Africa ain't even half populated. You can't even populate that motherfucker.
Yeah, because you got too much going on as far as
Ray say we got Mars, but I say hell, we don't got Mars. They got Mars. Shit.
Anyway, back to fucking Roe versus Wade. I don't think you should kill babies.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
About Roe versus Wade, my opinion, like in my thought anyway, whether you for abortion or against abortion, I personally think you still should be appalled or feel some kind of way about the decision to overturn something that has been in place for over 40 years, and not because of the baby killing part, but because of the precedents it set. And now they talking about Plessy versus Ferguson, and you see your homeboy who was at your meeting talking about, well, we need to reduce access to contraception and get rid of gay marriage too.
A whole motherfucker.
What's up? Yeah, Clarence Thomas. I don't know what's up with that boy.
They done paid him. Listen, you ever seen Get Out? He is the epitome of Get Out.
No, he the epitome of Samuel Jackson and Django. Goddamn.
Listen, the only thing he didn't say.
That somewhere.
Listen, he spoke about all the other cases, the one he did not mention was the interracial marriage, because he's married to a white woman.
Exactly.
And he thinks because he did them the favor, they're not going to turn around and screw his. He don't think he's a black man anymore, but they're going to remind his nigga ass who he is.
And I was just going to say,
don't be mad with Clarence. He ain't the first.
I was just going to say,
he's not the first one.
He married to a white woman and his wife married to a white man. That's fucking crazy.
Well, he got another part. He got another partner on the bench with him on the Supreme Court. Who is Satanji Jackson married to?
A white guy.
Thank you.
Yeah, but we're not talking. We talking about
who is Kamala Harris married to?
We're talking about the votes that taking away the rights of the people. We're not talking about who they married to.
Exactly.
He brought that up.
But what is he trying to
I brought up that they're going to remind his ass, okay, of who the fuck he really is after they've done his bidding.
Damn. Okay. Irely, what you think about it?
Well, I'm learning a lot from y'all.
Listen, they are removing the people's rights. Whether we agree with all the rights or not, they're removing the people's rights one by one.
We about to go back to
when I watch the protests, man. When I watch these protests and I see these women out there, these are women of all shades and colors and denominations, or what have you, man. I guess this right, we're men, so we won't ever have to go through this.
That's the problem also. It was 5 men who fucking made the decision.
But
one woman, Amy Coney Barrett.
Let me finish this point, man.
Yeah.
It troubles me when dudes say to them, you can't do that. And we've been doing it Roe versus Wade came into existence when I was a little kid, right? Because of all of these backyard abortions and stuff, back alley abortions, and people were dying in the street, so they just legalized it at that particular time. I don't have all my facts straight, but it runs along that line. It's been in existence for more than 50 years.
Yeah, that's true.
So now you have all of these people now that's saying you're taking away our rights as women. You can't tell me what to do with our bodies because, bro, we just don't go through certain things, man. If you say, how can you say you should need to keep it and take care of it when you see children every day being raised in deplorable situations, man? Some of them are abused at, as soon as they can walk. You understand? So if you're not going to take care of the kid properly and you're making that choice, or you're just saying, I'm not ready mentally or financially, is there? I'm asking a question now. Is there a lesser of two evils?
Let me ask you this question, Press. So abortion is really the way out, right? Abortion is after your consequences have happened.
Yeah.
Okay. So now there's no more abortion, right? That shit is outlawed. Now, isn't this a time for us to say, you know what? We need to make better choices. Listen, we are out here running wild, right? It would never get to this point if we just all said, you know what? Listen, I'm gonna be more conscious about what I do. I'm not gonna just bust in any fucking woman. I ain't gonna be doing all this reckless wild shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you're talking from
the same people who outlaw. I'm sorry, P for it, but goddamn it, you talked right before him. The same people who got together and outlaw abortion is traditionally the same group that's against food stamp government assistance giving it to people. So now I tried to get abortion, you took that off the table, and now you're gonna ridicule me, ostracize me for getting on government assistance because I told you, goddamn it. And you say, are we gonna be more responsible as people? If you ever notice, the people who don't have so much money have more kids than rich people, right?
Yep.
Poor people, we entertain ourselves with our bodies, goddamn it. Rich people could go off to Mars and shit like that. They could go to a travel destination. We fuck for entertainment, goddamn it. That's our entertainment.
I understand. Yes.
I will say this. And I will say this, that I agree with you on this. The government wants a very definitive amount of control over what's going on here in the world, and that's a method of control.
That's all it's about.
Control. They don't want to aid you in doing this, but at the very same time, it's still tough to get a job. we all know COVID changed the world. Nobody really wants to work the way that they did. I was with a bunch of people yesterday. We all were, and they're still remote. That's the way it is. That's the way it's gonna be, and it's still harder than ever still to get a job. We just don't talk about it.
And abortion ain't got shit to do with. It's morally wrong and murder. These the same bitches who make decisions to drop bombs on bitches.
Yes.
Hell
Yep.
no.
Yeah.
It ain't got
Yeah.
shit to do with no
Yeah.
it's murder, no nothing.
And it's,
Giving
it's,
billions of dollars right now.
Exactly. To
Yeah.
drop bombs on bitches. Hell
and it's
no.
scam, man. Because even a dude that's doing right in the eyes of his mother and child, if he's not with her, he's coming up, he's paying the bills and stuff like that. There's a mandate that says for the mother to get any type of benefit, you got to put him on child support.
Oh yeah,
which is creating another catastrophe in the world.
Mainly
18 years locked in.
Yep.
And plus, that means you can't start. It's very difficult to start over. It's very difficult to move on to the next phase because you're going to be paying for it.
Don't you make me start crying.
That was meant. Okay?
Don't you make me start crying on this podcast. Goddamn.
All of that was meant to destroy the black nucleus family. All of that.
Damn, sure did too.
Yes, it did.
Nucleus destroyed, Ryan. This motherfucker.
Yeah, that.
All right, okay.
You say, all right, okay.
I gotta say, Uncle. How about it?
Listen, we all right. Everything we have said, we all have been right. You know what I mean?
Yo, man. I don't think if it's the people's fault of this January 6th thing, and how can we as a people fix this, man? Is it possible to fix it? You can't talk about responsibility, Kaz, because everybody ain't responsible, man. I mean,
yo, press. They have an agenda. They have an agenda. Okay, they want one thing. The only problem. Listen, I'm talking about the fucking the right. Okay. They have an agenda. They want one thing. Anyway, the problem.
The left is just as bad, bro. Come on.
Yes, I agree.
Come on,
they all the same.
Come on,
yes,
man.
I agree 100%.
I
agree.
You need two to make smoke and mirrors.
For sure.
I agree 100%. Here's the problem. So they're getting fed a whole bunch of shit. Listen, okay, hold on. Let me go back. When Obama was in office, maybe not a lot of racist people didn't like him just because he was black. Right. But we weren't. The atmosphere at this time, even though we had a black president, the atmosphere was so different. We were still America united. Okay? So now, here we are in 2022. This one guy came along and pushed this agenda that they've had in their minds for a long time. He was the catalyst for them to change what they have been trying to change for the last 400 years. Okay? So they're at this precipice right now. If they keep going, they think they're going to have this war that they think they're going to win. Here's the problem. Like what you said, both sides are playing each other together, as a matter of fact. Okay?
That's
so
true.
I don't know if you've that January 6th thing when the insurrection.
Mm-hmm.
They have everybody's fucking face. Everybody. These people who are in the militias think they are like invisible. They think nobody knows. They know everything.
At that point in time, Kaz,
they know everything.
At that point in time,
they've had
that they
spies
did not
inside of the Ku Klux Klan. They have spies inside of Proud Boys. They have spies inside of everything.
All right, so if they knew, give them this much credit, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right? If they knew that what they were doing, they could have got in trouble for. But the hope
didn't care.
No, they cared. The hope was that Trump would have pardoned each one, and he's just recently said if he becomes president again, he's going to pardon all of them.
Yeah, but the plan
every single person.
The plan was for the insurrection to work. That was the plan, for it to work, to kill Mike Pence, to keep power.
It wouldn't have got him back in office, man.
He would have kept power, Press. He would have never left. He would have never left.
I don't see how he could have kept power. I just don't see
He is trying to model himself off of Putin and the rest of and Jinping and the rest of these guys who are staying in power.
I agree with you on that. I agree with that.
Right, they've all seized power. They have not just here's the power. This is not how they've gotten it. They've all seized the power.
Yes.
And his play for January 6th was to seize the power, to never give it up.
Okay,
but I think January 6th.
I grant you that.
The events that happened on January 6th, I think in the long run, probably gonna be a good thing for the country because now people realize, oh, shit can happen. Goddamn it.
I don't know. We have to see what happens in this next election because of what the Supreme Court is doing. This thing is not over. This is what I keep telling you. This thing is not over. They have a grand scheme to try to make this. The first one was a trial run. This next one is going to tell you what the fuck happens to America.
It's going to be interesting because I remember it was a heated race in Georgia when the whole January 6th happened, and everybody was talking about, in Georgia they was on the panel. He stole the election rigged. But right after the January 6th, hey man, we need to just accept the results of this election and get on and move. A lot of scared the shit out of them people. Nigga, they could get us too, goddamn it. Yeah. Scared the shit out of them people.
That's the good thing though. There are a lot of good Republicans within the system. Look at Georgia.
Are they good Republicans, man? Because nobody wants a dictatorship because you have to fall under that.
That's like, some suckers.
Remember with Putin and his oligarchs, he don't fucking listen to them.
Press, he in power right now.
Is he listening to his oligarchs, man?
He doing what the fuck he want.
That's what I said.
That's what
he got the power. He got the power.
But that's what P4 is saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Nobody don't want to have to fall in line.
They're not going to have that, man. They're not going to follow Trump. Absolutely. They're not going to do that.
They were already doing it. This is what the fucking investigation is about.
Well, America, even though these crazy motherfuckers, they don't want to have to fall in line to no motherfucker. Goddamn it.
Listen. Have you seen these Trump people out there? Yeah. The fuck is y'all talking about?
When you say it like that, goddamn. Everybody said them though. Everybody said them. Well, when you bring them in here, goddamn shit.
Listen,
this motherfucker said, "Stand down, stand by." Bitch said, "Roger that." Goddamn it, we hear you. Jesus Christ,
it's a problem. Listen, even these oath keeper guys, right? The oath keepers. When you listen to what their oath really is,
what happened to that dude's eye, man? What happened?
Listen, Press. Listen, the guy Rhodes, right? Yeah. Rhodes is going to snitch on Trump coming up. Fucking Steve Bannon has just told the January 6th committee he's willing to test. You heard me?
Not you Mr. Breitbart.
Yes, sir.
Listen,
it's going to snitch.
Listen, dog. You say they snitching. Let me tell you something. If you don't say nothing and Trump's not here, we're gonna lock your ass up. So what you gonna say now?
That's the whole thing. That is what that's what the insurrection
I'll say
was,
this. I'm gonna say this. If you don't tell me what I want to know, or if I think you lying, you know what's gonna happen to your ass.
They thought
you ain't going home to your nice cushy house.
They thought they had the power. Okay, they thought Trump was gonna stay in power, and now because he lost,
that when you take a gamble and it backfire on you.
Yeah, you're fucked.
When you put all your cards on the table, guys.
All right, let's go this route. Let's go this route. I think me and Skills was talking about it. Let's say they put something in place where he can't run. Right? They say, look, you can't run. What's next? Who carries
DeSantis.
on? Who carries
on? DeSantis.
Run DeSantis.
Right, I knew you guys were going to say that.
Yeah.
He might run anyway, though.
Now I think.
He might run anyway, boy.
I think DeSantis could beat Biden, though.
Yeah, I think anybody could beat that motherfucker right now. Shit,
DeSantis could beat Biden for sure.
I don't know. I don't know
if he's. Yeah, man, he can.
Press. This world is so charged up, right? I do not think people even some of the Republicans have seen the crazy and they don't really want it to get this far that we are now actually going to have this civil war. DeSantis is another civil war trying to crush every fucking body who don't look like him or don't agree with him or you're gay or this and that. He's another fucking dumbass dude. Same vein as Trump.
Well, that's his nickname, Baby Trump.
Baby Trump.
He might be a little bit more, I don't know, a little more quiet in what he's doing.
Nah,
So,
no way. Have
Nah,
you seen
I'm not paying attention to him.
He's not quiet. Now that I know about Santos. He's not quiet. You got to watch his interviews. He talk a lot of noise. He's Trump.
If
Like
you
all the way.
If you didn't have that dumb black jackass Andrew Gillum, we'd have been all right with this dumb fucking dude.
Oh man, ain't nobody seen him since he got caught in the hotel, did it?
All the shit on his britches. He just got fucking arrested for
he just got arrested again. But that boy in troubles.
Lock his dumb black ass up.
But he did say one famous line that he said, and I find myself saying it all the time about Trump when people try to defend him, and he was like, when he was debating DeSantis, and he said, "I'm not saying Ron DeSantis is a racist. I think Ron DeSantis is a racist. I'm saying the racists think he's a racist, and that's the fucking problem." Yeah, and that's the same thing with Trump. I like that line because I ain't saying Trump racist. I really don't think he is. Oh, I do. I'm lying. But listen, but the racist people think he is. I do. I think he is.
Yo, Trump just wants to win. He's never had a loss like that. He's never been told no. He's never been put in this place.
This nigga done lost time and time again.
I got
money.
I got to ask this question.
Business venture.
When this civil war breaks out, I mean, what exactly is it going to be over?
You know what it's going to be over, Press?
Well, because Kaz, listen. If we spoke about this before too, really, Wall Street dictates everything.
Yeah,
close tie to government. So if a war breaks out here in the nation, and things don't move properly, then who's going to benefit from the war?
That is the fucking whole issue. Because they think they're gonna have this fucking let's go kill the black people and we're gonna come back and America's gonna be groovy. And we're gonna just go right back to business. And it's not. The guys in power who really have the real money. Listen, there's so much in play, Press, that I just can't call it. They got automated everything right now. They got automated trucks right now. They got every motherfucking thing to be able to supplant employees.
We was in a restaurant last night watching a robot serve people, right?
Yes.
Didn't we see that last night?
Yes.
We did. A robot serving people.
So it's only a matter of time, man.
And asking for tips because they need to go to college.
See that?
That's exactly what it said too.
I can't tell you. Listen, it's a grand scheme that I don't know. I'm just watching play out.
You ever had a thought about something from your past, and then when you went to that place, like particularly a place, and it wasn't how you remembered it, like it was the nostalgia, the memory that felt good to you. I think the idea of a civil war is that to certain people, they think it's gonna be like it was back then. They think it's gonna be like it was back then.
We ain't niggas fighting. No,
but we not the same niggas though from back then.
So
we're not the same.
You don't really even have to look. You don't even really have to look back so much, right? Look at how Russia is destroying Ukraine, and the president of Ukraine is still saying we're fighting, but you tearing down the town, bro. What is going to be left that you are
they don't give up?
Now wait a minute. I know, Kaz. They want. I know they want the riches of the land.
Yes,
I know they know what they want. So they don't really care about the population.
Right.
But excuse me. If I'm losing, I'm still losing people. My country is still being destroyed. Why can't you come to terms with this dude?
Why would you give up your house?
You're not listening, man.
I am listening. You saying why would he make an agreement with somebody who's trying to invade his shit?
Oh, you already destroyed my house.
No, but I got my foundation so I can build that bitch again. You're right.
Yeah.
You destroyed my building, but I got my land to build that motherfucker on again. I got all these resources over here. Remember?
You ain't got no resources.
You just established that's what they want. You just established, but you didn't take the land my house is on.
You already destroyed my house.
But you didn't take the land my house is on. The same shit with them folks in the trailer park in the tornado. God damn, I'm going to rebuild. Shit.
Good.
Just like that.
You already destroyed my house, right? Now the house is not there no more. So I know you want the land, but why am I fighting? What resources, man?
Cause
You
it's
can't
yours.
rebuild something and see if he don't destroy it again.
Cause it's yours. Why would you just gonna give your shit up?
Dog, skilled. I
Yo.
will if it means my life.
This is a power play, press.
That is gonna be
This is
your
a
life whether
power
you give it
play.
up. Ain't no deal. It's your fucking life when the bitch
This
see
a
you.
power
It's
play.
on site. Ain't you ever heard that? Putin got on TV. He said, "When I see that nigga, it's on site," and you know what that means. That's why the family in hiding.
Yo,
Listen,
that
he's
dude. They
saying-
say Putin only got 2 years left to live. Okay,
Who's saying that?
They say Putin has cancer. Putin got 2 years left to live, so he going out with a bang. But it is more than what we even think it is. If Putin,
my point was with a civil war here, you don't got to
Mhm.
look back that far, because if we're watching what's going on with Russia and Ukraine, and you know what they want over there, they want all of the resources that Ukraine has to offer. I get
right?
it.
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna still stand there and we're gonna fight, even though you busted down my house. Eventually, you can say what you want. Eventually, you're gonna move on. At least I'm going to.
But I'm gonna fight to the end. The
Yeah,
very end.
I'm not dog. The end is when I walk away, not when I die. You choose it.
Okay,
You choose it.
Okay, it's gonna be when he walk away. He
Yeah,
obviously
that's Ukraine.
big bad
That's
Russia
Ukraine.
ain't big as bad as they thought they would. They ain't think this
Yeah.
shit was gonna take this long.
Yeah, that's Ukraine.
Has
But
Ukraine
here-
retaliated against Russia?
Yes, they have.
In which way?
They've bombed warships. They've attacked inside of Russia a couple times, once or twice.
And not to mention they took back their Russian occupied city. I forget
Yeah.
the name of it because they got crazy names, but shit.
Drumbar or whatever the fuck it was.
Some shit,
Yeah.
jambalaya back in Ukraine, bye.
Yeah. Yo, press, but here we talking about civil war here. This is what they have thought they have wanted for the last 400 years.
A free American race.
Yeah.
This is
Have you
This
seen
is simple. This is simple mathematics, bro. This is simple mathematics. A
For
cat
you,
run
because you are
a cat, dog, cat.
You a
cat
smart
run
man,
up on
Press.
you. A
Yeah.
cat run up on you.
uh-huh.
And don't you slip it. And he
I ain't
said he
slipping.
put that gun to your head and say, run that. I'm thinking you gonna give him what he wants so you can get away with your
Really?
life.
You think so?
God
I would Press, I don't want to die, right? But I ain't gonna go out no pussy either.
That's
Okay?
not. How you figure that?
Nah.
Okay, after he make an agreement with Russia, what the fuck they supposed to do in Ukraine? Be second class citizens in their own country?
Yep,
I guess
that's
so,
what's gonna
Steve.
happen.
That's what
I
I'm
guess
saying.
so. I guess so.
So the answer to that, hell to the fuck to the no.
Look, we
goddamn.
only got a couple more minutes, right?
So would you rather go back to being a slave just to say you alive?
Who, me?
Fuck no.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
a great question.
Exactly.
That's a great question.
Exactly.
Press,
That's-
that's a
that's-
great question.
That's a great question, right?
Mm.
But would I rather be a slave? Nah. But I'm
Would
also
you take
older.
it? Would you take it, Press?
Bitch, if I was younger, hell
listen,
yeah. That bitch
nah.
say, if I was 20, hell yeah, slave me out. Hell no.
If
fuck
I'm a
that.
fight, I'm not fighting to live and say like I'm gonna live nice the next day.
You got 3 girls. You got two girls and a son, right? Listen to me. You gotta fucking. I'm a go out until I ain't got nothing left. Press. You gotta shoot me in my head 6 times. But you shoot me 5
What?
times,
No.
I'm
You ain't
coming back.
You ain't hear what Mystica said? If I die, bitch, box me up and ship me back home. You ain't hear that?
Listen, I am never gonna let nobody take away from my kids. It ain't even about me right now. They can come and
Listen.
try and whatever they want to do. I'm defending my children and everybody else. Nah, fuck that, Press. I ain't no way. Ain't
get
no
that.
way.
I get that. But what I'm saying, fellas,
I got
come on.
another thought for
what
you.
I'm saying.
You in America. Wait a minute. Hold on. I know. I hear what you're saying. Are you trying to say it with passion? Shit ain't working. But listen, see how we over here, right, in this country. See how they treat Haitians. See how they treat Middle Eastern people. People who are not from here. How we as Americans look at them, look down on them in most cases, right? Now you telling these people give up your land and try to go somewhere so you can run your life and be a second-class citizen of the world and look frowned upon because bitch you ain't from there.
Listen, that's what they do. They go in there. Listen, that's what they do though.
That's
America's taxes. So that's UK's taxes as well.
So
but
that's
I'm
your
saying,
argument. I'm telling you.
we talking about Russia, right? But the US and the fucking UK, the original colonizers, that's their fucking whole textbook strategy.
Exactly. But I'm saying as citizens, like, or whoever he's saying stop fighting and just come to an agreement and with the invaders, basically.
Bro, listen. You could keep fighting. But don't you think it's funny how they all going to Poland?
They all not going to Poland. That's why they in Ukraine fighting.
Dog, how many people have gone to Poland, man?
Shitload, but all of them.
A few million.
But
all ain't staying for that bullshit.
Exactly.
Dog.
But the ones that stand and fighting, putting up a damn good fight, it ain't all of them. You say all of them. It's a few million, but it's a whole lot more to
that damn good fight.
Press.
Go ahead.
Exactly.
We four black men on this. We four black men right here, right now, right?
Put it up.
Now, would you, after everything we've known historically, whatever we've gone through in our lives, right? Would you heed the call when it comes to that day to pick up arms to defend finally our black race when they try to come kill us? We don't want no war. We've always wanted peace and just to be Americans. Okay, they don't want us. No matter how much we try, no matter we've had a fucking black president, they call him the nigger president. What happens at that time when they try to now get what they asking for? Are you joining this cause, Press? Or are you just gonna lay down and sambo it out?
I'll be in the bed. I'll be part of the Belgrade branch. You feel me?
Listen, you know who we are.
Okay, then.
Where we get kicked out of? Where we get kicked out?
Sir.
What will we call? What will we call? Right?
The problem.
All the problems gone.
Yeah.
But the question is, would you fight?
I said it. Yeah, I have to.
You see, and that's why we were a problem. I'm not one to
I don't
keep my
live in
mouth,
Ukraine, Skills, so your point is dead. I'm sitting over here looking at it. I don't live in Ukraine. I live over here. So when it's at my door, I might feel differently about that. I might have to ask Ira about that thing he bought yesterday. Load that shit up, nigga. We got some business to take care of.
And I got you locked and loaded.
Listen,
even though I got my own, but that's all right.
We need to get back to talking about peace and love. The fucking world is so far gone that everybody's so comfortable with just murder and killing and taking over. Whatever happened to just, we only live on one fucking planet. We all right here, and nobody just is nobody intelligent enough for us to just put all our differences aside to just. You can stay there with that violent shit. Okay? I'm talking about your children because you got two little girls.
Why you got to say my children though?
Yeah.
Why you got to say my children?
I'm not just talking about my kids. I'm talking about your kids. Okay, and Ira's and Press's. We gotta look for betterment for this world. These fucking idiots around here are going to destroy this planet.
They on their way.
Well, I agree with you, but I got to correct you a little bit. We don't need to talk about peace and love. We need to actually practice this shit to make.
You're damn right.
But we can't. Right. But what I eat don't make you shit, so I can't say shit and make you do it.
I don't give a fuck about what you eat or shit.
That's what I'm saying. I can't bring a heart to a fucking gunfight. You feel me?
Listen, I don't do offense. I do defense. You understand me?
And you better have a gun on your defense. Don't bring no fucking. Don't bring no hugs and shit. And they got AK.
Whatever you come with, I'm matching. You understand me?
So exactly, that's what I'm saying. Thank you.
I am. Once they get what they're asking for and they get laid down again, what do we do from there?
Think about it. So the people want to know, we're gonna be back next week or not? Cause this should be up in the air, folks.
I'm ready.
I don't know if y'all know this. This shit be up in the air, folks.
If y'all have it at 7, I'm here.
You know we on the air right now. Before we go, because everybody been wondering this same question, Cass. Yeah. In terms of sleep, right, and rest.
Yeah.
What is the real difference between doing this show at 7 versus 8 o'clock in real life?
Listen, I should have been sleeping from 6. I got to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning. We drive trucks. We're all truck drivers here. How the fuck you want me to operate on like 4 hours sleep.
So
I'm safe out there. I'm safe out there.
Wait,
fuck your fat ass.
So
I like to have a healthy. I like to have a healthy body and mind. Fuck your fat ass.
But what I'm saying,
what you saying? I don't give a fuck what you saying, Skip Kill. I don't give a fuck what you saying. I don't give a fuck what you saying.
But it would make sense in
I
that
don't
case.
give a fuck
Just
what
say,
you saying.
let's do the show at 4 or 5 o'clock. What the fuck is
Come
1
on.
hour?
Yeah.
No.
4 or 5 o'clock then.
No, the answer we can't do that. But I'm saying, but what is 1 hour though?
A lot. How the fuck you mean?
Hey man, tell you what, it's your time. Go on, get to bed, brother.
Love you niggas, man.
Hey, good night, Cal. We love you too, my brother.
Yeah, it's good to see
hey, thank y'all for tuning in.
Man.
The Don't Hate the Joker, Hate the Game podcast. We'll be back this week, maybe probably at 7 o'clock. Goddamn it, because apparently there's a new time. We out of here.
Yeah, man.
Smith is an actor. Tears come easy. Them was not no actor tears.
That boy hurt.
Those tears came from the soul.
Yeah.
That boy hurt.
Yeah, his bones and everything were hurting in that moment.
Because I was hurting. And I ain't even sleeping with Jason.
I don't know what you was hurting on.
I just said, like, that was
He was hungry. That was hunger pain.
Bro, you got one more fact.